So Ricardo, I've been eyeing this beauty right here. What can you tell me about this 190 SL?
Well, this car is it's a car that we didn't totally restore.
Okay.
We did some engine work. We changed the saw axis, put gaskets in it. It's not all full restoration. Did some filters and put the 1, 2, 3. Rebuild the saw axis, carburetors.
So you rebuilt the Solex carburetors, and what did it have before? Because I guess this is pretty commonplace. They don't always come in with the Solexes.
Yeah, well, 30.
Okay.
So when you do that, you have to take all that apart. They have gaskets between there, and you have to take all that apart and rebuild it. And then we changed the 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Put a newer for a better ranking and everything, and we paint this.
Awesome.
Awesome, pretty much what we did in this car.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Just a little bit of cleaning and going home.
Awesome. Well, great job. Great job. I wouldn't expect anything less from you guys. You guys are a great team. So how many years have you been working here?
I've been working here. I know Bruce since the prototype.
Oh, wow.
I was involved in that car, and I used to work in another shop, but I met him there.
Okay.
And then came back about 4 years ago.
Awesome.
And started working in his company again.
That's awesome.
I like a manager, taking care of the Mercedes 190s.
So how many 190s have been through the shop under your stewardship?
I already paid 9 cars.
9 cars.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I got another 3 that I'm gonna pay before the end of the year. So it's been interesting. And plus we did a 1912 Carro Benz a couple months ago. We did, and we have 280 SE that we're doing right now.
Well, talking about that 280 SE, let's go take a look at that and see what you've been able to do so far.
Okay.
Awesome. So when you close the hood on these, you want to be pretty careful, right?
You want to make sure you got this right here.
Okay.
I was going like that, kind of same attachment here.
Okay.
Just push.
And that's it?
That's it.
Beautiful.
And it got rubber strap here that don't let the hood go all the way down.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely, pretty nice car.
So, I mean, just it being a 190 really stands out. But Bruce was sharing with me earlier some of the things that he felt, upon closer inspection, just don't really fit a 190 SL restoration that would be done for this show.
Well, first, bumper quality of the chrome is not the quality that we use. I can tell about the adjustment of the bumper. It can be tweaked. The wing can go up. This headlight fit different than that one. You see that? Got a bigger gap here.
Right. So the bezel doesn't fit.
Yeah, it don't
correct.
fit. It don't fit correct. The rubber is incorrect. Wrong color. Pretty much that's it. I mean, the screw is the wrong one, and that's common when we see a 190. It's really common to see that.
Okay.
Because they don't go to detail like we do. See, we do 190, so we specialize in 190. So we actually kind of know
What belongs where.
exactly. Like the antenna is a good example. The antenna hole is supposed to be in this fender.
So not the driver's side, but the
No,
passenger side.
It's exactly 144 millimeters from this point. The hole has to be here.
Oh, wow.
And then the mirror should be about 100 millimeters now. It should be about here.
So a little bit
Yeah,
lower down.
lower. Well, that's the stuff that
Not
Then
only
we-
someone who eats, lives, and breathes.
Oh, exactly.
190 gets
I mean,
over now.
I like to say the 190s. Each car that we have here, I say they have their different personality. Even as a Mercedes 190.
Okay.
But in the same thing, it's common things that you see. You can't tell because this car is black, but you can see a closer gap
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I can see that. This is a
So
tight
if I
gap.
would guess, maybe the engines need some spacer, or maybe somebody put a nose and they do it wrong. That's why you have that problem.
Okay.
Maybe a fender. But color black would not show you the gaps like a white one or silver one. And,
Yeah, it definitely looks like this is a lot closer. I mean,
and then
the
they get
tolerance,
white.
and then wide enough bend.
So could the hood be bent possibly?
I doubt it. I think there's the problems in the fender.
The fender itself.
Yeah, fender and the nose. Because most of the times the hood, they're aluminum. They're hard to do stuff like that. I think maybe it's an accident.
You moved over, or it was an accident?
Maybe an accident and they replace. I mean, it's common things that we see like that. And we see people pull a wrong nose. Just look at that gap, white gap. Should be the same back here. But like it's a black car. It don't show like a white one. So
Beautiful car in spite of all the.
still nice.
Yeah, still a nice car. Still says a lot. Well, let's go take a look at the 280 SE, Ricardo, and see what else you have in store for us.
All right.
Okay, Ricardo, so what car do we have here? Because this isn't the 190 SL. It looks a little different.
It's different and longer too. This is a 1971 280 SE Mercedes. It's a really rare car that I make a lot. The reason we took this project is for Dr. Chandler. He's a friend of Bruce, and we decided to take the challenge. This car came with some problems in the firewall. It had a wire harness cut in the fire, so
Is that something that's pretty common for these cars?
I really don't know that. If I would guess, maybe in the 80s, somebody did some work in this car and they did something bad in the wire harness when we took it apart, and that was the reason. You know, it had a lot of damage in the front, so I recommend to strip the car and restore the whole car. Being a really rare car, and so the owner decided to do that, and what we did, it was strip it by hand. We didn't sandblast this car. It was a project. It's still a project. And the problem for this car, well, not problem, to find parts for this car is really difficult. They didn't make a lot, so the metal fabrication was really difficult to make because some parts we couldn't find. So we had my crew, Chris Martin, he did he did all the metal fabrication. He works with us, and he did a wonderful job. We had a piece that right here in the rear back there that we couldn't get, and he actually had a fabricate on that. And now it's in the stage that the car got an epoxy prime, and we did 180. We did 80, 180 in the undercarriage, and they have a 2K prime to be ready to go paint the undercarriage. But one of the major problems this car had, it was the front was about 4 centimeters to the left. It got hit.
I see.
So
Was that was front-end damage to the car?
Yeah.
That you noticed only after you stripped it out?
Yeah, oh yeah. We saw poor welding. We had to check it. I took it to the frame machine. We had a square for the front suspension. And I mean, it's not a lot, but when you put the suspension, it makes a really big difference. So all the front is new. This size of the floor is all new. Part of the rear, we had a fabricated now.
That's awesome. It's a beautiful car. I can't wait to see it done. I'm sure once you're done doing what you do best, Bill Adams LLC, working on this 1971 280 SC. That's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
That is beautiful. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
She's ready to be welded in. You're gonna use extension original piece because you can see the original color.
Yeah.
How much cutting do you think we'll be able to get done today? How much cutting do you think we'll be able to get done today? Yeah, this cross brace definitely worked out.
smooth. But